Hello everybody, welcome back to another Genshin Impact video, and in today's video, I wanted to talk about how Mihoyo seems to just not even know how to communicate with their players. Before we do get into this video, guys, please make sure to like, subscribe, really help me a lot. Let's get back into the video. Not only is it lack of communication, it's lack of understanding what we want. Genshin Impact is a game that has gotten insanely popular, and 10 times popular probably than the devs ever thought it would be. But they don't know how to manage their own community. So we hit a certain milestone, and instead of giving us rewards, they want to give us a challenge to make them get more popular. They want more, and they're gonna give us nothing for it. Because the challenge was all about Elon Musk. It was the Elon Musk page, and they wanted you to follow this account, get it to 1 million followers, and then they would ask Elon Musk if he wanted to do something with Genshin. They don't even know that he would, but they wanted to ask him. And what would that thing be? We have no idea. Well, I think they gave us a rough idea, but what that would entail, we have no idea. A recent situation with the KFC glider. People, I believe in China, were able to just buy a bucket of KFC and get the glider. Whereas we have to spend $5 gifting 2 subs to a creator of their choice. MTash didn't even get the contract. We'll go over the contract later, but MTash didn't even get the contract. So certain YouTubers and streamers were just completely out of the contract, out of the question. So they just got completely out. Now see, this would be okay if they were doing something for the creator, but what they're doing is they're paying in exposure, or they're trying to, by saying, hey, you get this glider and you'll get the subs, and yeah, that's basically it. They're literally hurting the creators that they want. They're literally hurting the creators that they're trying to support. Unless the creator is so small that it only matters the exposure and not the money, then I could understand. But they were giving it to huge creators. They were asking some of the most biggest creators in Genshin. And you also couldn't take sponsorships of other games. I don't necessarily know if it was sponsorships about everything, but if you're a gaming channel, most likely you're going to get gaming sponsorships. Most sponsors will be gaming related. And those subs that Mihoyo's giving you, they're not really giving anything. That's people giving you the subs. They're not paying you at all. They're making it so you can't take sponsorships. And they're just saying... And they've given it to some of the biggest creators where it doesn't matter to them. The exposure. So literally this contract only benefits Mihoyo. Not only did people just get a bucket of fried chicken and a glider for free, we basically had to pay money for just the glider, and we had to give it to someone who we might not even like. Because I don't know, this has to be the stupidest contract, deal, whatever. Do they know how to do business? I'm assuming they do, but huh? Is that how they actually think that they're paying? Do people think that, or does Mihoyo think that streamers are gonna make more money off of what they would get off of subs rather than Mihoyo paying them a certain amount of money? I have no idea. This is the stupidest thing. So you can't play variety games. I can understand that. You want, for 2 weeks is a little much, but I can understand. You don't want people playing different games when you're doing a whole thing. So you can't play variety games. I can sort of understand that. Most people probably wouldn't play variety games. You can't say anything negative about Genshin also. So, let's say you stream for 4 hours. Yeah, you mention one thing negative and they catch it, yeah, your contract's broken. The amount of limitations that they give you, if the sponsorships weren't taken away, I could understand why people would want to do this. But when the sponsorships get taken away, that is a lot more money than they're gonna make off those subs. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think they would ever make that much money. I don't think that they'll ever make that much money unless it was like one of the huge content creators like Tectone or something who streams like every single day. He would have to play solely Genshin, which, I mean, have you tried playing Genshin for 4 hours straight? Even that? Like, you run into a wall of like, oh, well, I have nothing really to do, you know? My resin's almost capped. You want to go pick flowers? Yeah, it's kind of hard to stay positive when you're looking at that. I'd rather, you know, $10, you know, put them right here for the skin. Also, the skin's $10. A glider skin. Or not $10, $5, I think. I don't know how much 2 subs cost on Twitch. And it doesn't work with anybody. Like, this doesn't really work well with anybody either. But, like, what character does the KFC glider work on? Are you just getting it to get it? Because, I mean, look at all these gliders. Like, you have a variety of colors. The only thing you're missing is, like, a green, like, venti, or, like, a... not purple, like a blue, like a gold for, Geo. I mean, this is sort of our Geo glider, but it doesn't really... It sort of fits, but it doesn't really fit, like... It's not, like, that perfect where, like, on... Perfect to where it's, like, YOLO with this glider looks amazing. It's not that perfect, but it's still good. But the KFC glider is so weirdly colored that it's not gonna work with any character. And, I don't know, I think that, you spend $5 on that, and you can't even see it in game before, by the way. Like, there's no way to tell what it looks like in game on different characters. You have to wait till you get it. And so, proven itself multiple times. There's been other times where they've just completely disconnected with the community. You know, maybe around anniversary, they've just disconnected themselves completely. And it's just, their advertising and what they do in the game makes no sense sometimes. And then other times, it's like they do listen to us. I'm sorry, but I'm blinking. But I know there's been a couple times that they have listened to us. And our voice has been heard. But, I mean, I guess Zhongli would be a case for that. Where they buff Zhongli, even though he didn't really need a buff. Who's looking at Genshin's community and saying, oh yeah, what they want is a challenge on Twitter to freaking invite Elon Musk to our thing, to Genshin? No one wanted that. No one cared about that. 87,000 people cared about that. It doesn't look like it's a dead page, so maybe those 87,000 people are, you know, following the page for that kind of stuff. But I wouldn't say, that it's anything good. Like, the disconnect between them and, like, what we want is so far that it has to be honestly intentional. I have no idea. Yeah, it's okay to cut off sponsorships and pay the streamers nothing in return. Like, that KFC glider is not getting that many subs. I'm sorry, but it's not. Genshin, you need to support the creator if you're gonna do that kind of stuff. For this deal, it's fine if you're a smaller content creator, you know? Because it actually helps you out. Because you're not gonna get sponsorships, or you're not gonna stream variety. But I honestly, there's no way, that they had any common sense when they were making this. There's no way to describe how disconnected they are, other than the fact that it feels like we're like on a broken bridge and we're on opposite sides, and then there's like a freaking boat burning in the middle. That's how disconnected we are. Like, there's literally no communication happening between whoever is looking into the Genshin community and the people actually running these kinds of events. There is honestly no communication between those two, like, departments of the company. Because if there was, we would have just been buying it from the in-game shop. I don't know, or at least we would have the option by now, because of how many people just are, like, over it. Any big creator that takes this is just like, what are you doing? Like, it doesn't even help you. If you could get a sponsorship within those 2 weeks, and then you're just gonna throw that away. You realize they're gonna pay you more than those subs that you get from the KFC glider, bro. Like, it literally cannot do anything. So, yeah, that's my thoughts on how Genshin's developed in the past, like, week. So, like and subscribe if you did enjoy this, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.